At this time, God is communicating with you today. My child, I see your efforts, your struggles, and your perseverance, and I am proud of the resilience you are building. Do not be discouraged when the road is hard. Do not give up, for I am with you and I am working in you. You are stronger than you know, and I am making you even stronger still. When the winds of life blow, do not be shaken. When the storms come, do not be afraid. You are rooted in me, and I will never let you fall. I am your strength, your protector, and your guide. You are resilient because I have made you so, and together we will face every challenge and emerge victorious. Watch the complete video to why this miracle. God claims, I'm inviting you to live in continual communication with me, learning to live above your circumstances while dealing with others on the congested plane of life is part of basic training. You long for a simpler way of living so that you can be in constant connection with me. However, I'm going to challenge you to give up on the idea of a clutter-free planet. Find me in the middle of it all and accept each day as it comes. Tell me everything that goes on throughout your day, encompassing your emotions. Recall that your main objective is to continue talking with me, not to fix or exert control over everything around you. Even if there are still a lot of unfinished business at the end of the day, a successful day is one in which you have maintained contact with me. Never let a written or mental to-do list to control your life like an idol. Rather, ask my Spirit to lead you step by step. He'll make sure you're near me. When you worship me in truth and spirit, you unite with angelic choirs that are perpetually present before my throne. Even if you are unable to hear their words, your gratitude and appreciation are clearly audible in heaven. Although I do hear your petitions, it is your thankfulness that opens the door to my heart. With the path ahead of us completely clear, my blessings pour down upon you abundantly. Being close to me and experiencing abundant joy and peace in my presence is the greatest blessing. Practice saying thank you and praising me all day long. Entire yourself in today's experience. Step out confidently on life's journey, trusting in your constant friend. You have every reason to feel assured because I will be with you for the rest of your days and until eternity. Fear and anxiety are the robbers of full life. Resist them, have enough faith in me to deal with issues as they arise, rather than attempting to foresee them. Many obstacles in your path will disappear before you get there if you keep your gaze fixed on me, the author and perfecter of your faith. Remind yourself that I am holding your right hand whenever you begin to feel afraid. There is nothing that can keep you from my presence. I am more abundantly present in every moment of your life than you realize. I am linked to you through love, ties that are unbreakable. But because of the invisible nature of your association with me, you might occasionally feel alone. So that you can locate me everywhere, ask me to open your eyes. You feel safer the more conscious of my presence you are. This is about tuning in to ultimate reality, not about escaping reality in any way. The universe you can see, hear, and touch is not nearly as real as me, perceiving as fact what is not made visible to the senses. Faith is the confirmation of things we do not see and the conviction that they exist. Only worship me. Whatever dominates your mind becomes your God. When worries are indulged, they become idols. Anxiety takes on a life of its own and invades your thoughts like a parasite. By reaffirming your faith in me and rejuvenating in my presence, you can release yourself from this bondage. What's going through your head is imperceptible to outside observers. However, I'm always reviewing my thoughts to look for signs that someone has faith in me. I feel happy when you think of me. Be mindful of your thoughts and guard them carefully. Making decisions will keep you near me. I appreciate you taking the time to thank me today, my calm and my presence. These are extraordinarily large gifts. I have consoled my disciples with these words ever since my resurrection. Peace be with you, and I am with you always. I fully extend my presence and peace to you. Listeners, expressing gratitude to me for these wonderful gifts is the greatest way to accept them. It is hard to express gratitude and appreciation for me for too long. You were made, first and foremost, for my glory. Expressing gratitude and appreciation establishes a healthy rapport between us, allowing my plenty to come into your life. You take my greatest gifts as thanks for my presence and tranquility. Kindly type, I love you, Father. The golden path is trust. Heaven. Walking this road allows you to rise above your surroundings. My magnificent light beams more intensely upon people who pursue this course in life. Since the high road is the most direct path to paradise, dare to stroll along it with me. The shortcut takes a roundabout route, winding and turning in painful knots. There, the air is heavy and mostly cloudy, with black, menacing clouds. Your own comprehension will be a hindrance. Have complete faith in me, and I'll straighten your path. Give me your frailty, and I will take it, my tranquility. Accept who you are and the situation you're in, just as they are, keeping in mind that I have absolute authority over everything. Avoid overstressing yourself with planning and analysis. Rather, let gratitude and faith to lead the way today. They will keep you near to me. Peace shines upon you as you live in the light of my presence. Because you will be concentrating on me, you won't be able to perceive how powerful or weak you feel. Step by step is the greatest way to get through today. Come with me as we step. Keep going on this private adventure, believing that you are on the right path and will eventually arrive in paradise. Remain focused on me. I've been endowed with incredible freedom, which includes the capacity to select your mind's focal point. Such amazing potential is exclusive to the crown of my creation. This is an indication that it is formed in my image. Let bringing each thought captive to me be the aim of this day. Let go of any stray ideas you may have and bring them into my presence. Anxious thoughts fade and shrivel away in my dazzling light. You can see through your judgmental thoughts as you enjoy my unwavering love. Untangle your confused thoughts while you relax in the comfort of my peace. As you keep your thoughts on me, I will watch over you and provide you with continual serenity. We become unbelieving so often because we are discouraged. It results from not perceiving God's hand at work in our circumstances or the fulfillment of His promises to us. In some way, the interruptions and delays serve as a reminder of the shortcomings of others. We give the Lord credit for their unreliability. Because of this, it's critical that we encourage one another by sharing our personal accounts of God's faithfulness and the knowledge that He never breaks His promises. Regretfully, we occasionally act in the other way. We get together instead of listing all the blessings He has bestowed upon us, and voice grievances, and skepticism grows. Thus, we need to be alert for disbelief in ourselves and others. If we are to grasp the promises God has for us, we have to eradicate it. Every day we need to uplift ourselves spiritually and remind others of the ways in which the Lord has already delivered us, because we will encounter situations that drive us to question. However, having a community of religion to lean on and comfort us will cushion the blow and turn our struggles into a positive testament for everyone concerned. Type Amen if you believe in Christianity. You can reach your anchor today. It is within your reach to be able to withstand whatever that is thrown at you. It could seem like you're drifting in the direction of the chasm. Too much is uncertain, uncontrollable, and failing. However, hope is not far away. How then do you grasp it? Close the verse for today explains how. Heed the words that you have heard from God. Keep your gaze fixed on Him. Never forget that, regardless of how things appear right now, they do not tell the whole picture or account for everything that is actually happening. For Hebrews, for instance, was written to persecuted Jewish Christians. But God used the persecution to disperse those early Christians across the Roman Empire. As a result, the gospel quickly expanded throughout the realm. What appeared to be a dire circumstance was, in fact, a crucial element in the Lord's grand scheme to deliver many. This also applies to your circumstances. God is in charge at all times and has a purpose at all times. However, embracing what Jesus has for you demands commitment. Therefore, try not to let the drift depress you. Keep your eyes on the Lord and cling to hope. God wants us to trust Him, not to cross things off a list of sacrifices. When the Lord told Saul to travel to Gilgal and wait for the prophet for 7 days, it was undoubtedly accurate. Samuel to accompany him. Together, the two would make a burnt offering, and Saul would then be free to fight the Philistines. But as the 7th day drew nearer, Saul's restlessness increased. His soldiers were fleeing from the massive enemy army because they were afraid. Saul made the sacrifice without Samuel because he thought he had to make an offering to win God's favor before fighting. Unfortunately, we learn from 1 Samuel 13:10 that as soon as he finished, Samuel came. Though Saul believed the sacrifice was significant, what really mattered was his capacity to trust God in the face of difficulty. And the Lord ripped Saul's kingdom from him due to his lack of trust. Remember this today. God doesn't require you, and He doesn't guarantee that you will understand why He asks you to perform certain things, to persuade Him to bless you via offerings. Rather, you are to surrender to Him every moment, believing that He will carry out your plan when the time is right. Thus, yield to Him in obedience, trusting that He is well versed in His work and will guide you. The scripture for today speaks of Abraham, the patriarch of the Israelites. He didn't waver in his faith during the decades he waited for God to send him a son. Instead, he became disheartened because his body was too old to bear children. After earthly hope was gone, he continued to put his trust in the Lord. Though it is the sin which so easily entangles us, none of us wants to battle with disbelief. Hebrews 12:1. We either don't genuinely trust God's character, that He is good and rewards those who seek Him, or we don't genuinely believe in His existence. Hebrews 1:6. Practically speaking, we do this by placing greater trust in the data that our senses provide than in what He claims to be true. That's when we start to believe incorrectly that we have to figure everything out on our own because we don't believe He will deliver what's best. Avoid making this error. Doubt will not only get in the way of you, but it might even kill you. Thus, emulate Abraham. Put your doubts aside and consciously choose to believe that God exists. When you seek Him out, He provides you with His best. When all hope on earth is gone, keep your faith in the Lord, for that is when He is exalted. See that I am good by tasting me. You get more convinced of my kindness the more closely you get to know me. I am the living one who desires to be a part of your life because I see you. I'm teaching you to be a conduit for my adoring presence and to seek me out every minute. My blessings can occasionally find their way to you inexplicably through suffering and difficulties. Only your faith in me will allow you to realize my good in such circumstances. While trust will keep you near me, understanding will let you down. I am very grateful that you are unable to comprehend the depth or breadth of my peace's gift. I spoke peace when I appeared to my disciples following my resurrection, first of all. I was aware that all they really needed was to get their minds and worries under control. I also wish you peace because I am aware of your worried thoughts. Pay attention to me to ensure that you can properly hear more. Turn off other voices. Type, "Thank you, God," if you believe. My light infant, existence is a journey, and alongside this route, you'll come across trials and challenges. Those moments of trouble may additionally feel overwhelming at times. However, realize this. I'm with you in every issue, and I'm forging in you a resilience and power that can't be shaken. It is through those very trials that you will discover the intensity of the power I have located within you, and the energy that comes from relying on me. While storms come, you may experience like bending or breaking beneath the weight of life's problems. But like a tree whose roots develop deeper all through the wind's fiercest blows, so too will your spirit develop more potent in the face of adversity. I've no longer created you to be easily damaged, my toddler. I've created you with the ability to bear, to persevere, and to come via trials even stronger than before. There can be times while you experience that your strength has run out, when you have not anything left to give. In these moments, flip to me, for my strength is made perfect on your weak point. While you reach the end of your personal strength, you will locate that I'm there, supplying you my never-ending strength. I'm your rock, your citadel, and your shelter. You do no longer want to depend upon your very own electricity by myself, for I'm with you, and I'm able to maintain you. Do no longer be afraid of the challenges you face, for I'm using them to bolster you. Just as gold is subtle via fireplace, so too are you delicate through the trials you come upon. Every trouble, each obstacle, every moment of war is an opportunity for increase. I do not waste your egg, my toddler. I use it to shape you, to refine your individual, and to build in you a resilience to be able to serve you during your life. You may no longer recognize why you're dealing with positive challenges, but believe that I am running all matters together in your true. Every hassle you undergo is a stepping stone toward the character I've called you to be. The rigors you face nowadays are preparing you for the victories of tomorrow. Though the road may be hard, it leads to an area of greater electricity, know-how, and peace. Type 555 if you needed this. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned, for I am with you. Whilst you skip through the waters, they will no longer crush you, for I hold you in my fingers. I have not left you to face these challenges by myself. I walk with you through every storm, via every valley, and I'm able to carry you while you feel you cannot go on. You are in no way on my own, my loved. I am your source of strength, and through every difficulty, I am coaching you to depend upon me. You aren't supposed to hold the weight of the sector on your personal. I invite you to forge your burdens upon me, for I care for you. Inside the moments, while existence feels too heavy, permit me carry you. While you trust in me, you may discover a strength that is going beyond your personal talents. There will be instances whilst you stumble, whilst you fall, whilst the burden of lifestyles knocks you down. But resilience isn't measured via the absence of failure. It's miles measured by way of your ability to upward thrust again. Every time you get lower back up, you are stronger than before. Every time you select to hold going, you are forging a resilience so one can deliver you through even the darkest of instances. You are extra than a conqueror through me, regardless of what demanding situations come your way. You have got the electricity to conquer them. This does not imply the road will usually be clean. However it approach that victory is confident whilst you agree with, in me. The battles you face aren't fought by myself. I am your power, your shield, and your defender. You're by no means preventing on your very own energy. Via every complication, I am shaping you into the individual I created you to be. You could no longer see it now, but every trial is refining you, strengthening you, and making ready you for the future I've planned for you. The struggles you bear nowadays are constructing the man or woman, resilience, and religion that you will need for the times beforehand. Do not despise the method, for it is through this method which you are being converted. My child, agree with that. I am on top of things, even when existence feels chaotic. Consider that I have a plan for you, even when the manner ahead is doubtful. Trust that I am the usage of every situation, even the painful ones, to result in my functions in your lifestyles. While you accept as true within me, you will discover a peace that surpasses all expertise, even inside the midst of trials. The demanding situations you face nowadays will now not defeat you, for I am with you, and I'm extra than any obstacle. I've already long passed beforehand of you, getting ready the way, and I'm able to offer the energy you want for each struggle you face. When you feel weak, understand that my electricity is infinite. When you experience beaten, remember that I'm your refuge and your fort. As you stroll through demanding situations with religion, braveness, and electricity, you're showing others the energy of my presence for your life. Your resilience is a testimony to my goodness, my faithfulness, and my potential to sustain you through any trial. Others will see how you persevere, and they will be advocated to agree within me as nicely. My infant, I'm with you constantly, strengthening you, guiding you, and supporting you while you need it. You are stronger than you already know, and I am forging in you a resilience on the way to bring you a resilience on the way to bring you via every trial. Agree within me, for I'm your energy, and in me you are unshakable. My light, I am with you. I have usually been with you. Earlier than you were shaped within the womb, I knew you. Earlier than you took your first breath, I positioned my hand upon you, and that I set you apart for greatness, for romance, and for cause. There has not been an unmarried second of your existence when my eyes have been not upon you, nor has there been a single breath that I did no longer remember. As you're searching for my blessing these days, know this: you're heard. Each prayer you whisper, each tear you shed, every moment of joy you rejoice. These are precious to me. I have amassed each one and keep them near, for you're my advent, and you are cherished past measure. Come, take a seat before me in peace. Quiet your heart. Permit the noise of the world fade. For here, in this area, you are with me. Right here, you are secure, and no harm can touch you. Recognize that I have cherished you with an eternal love, and not anything. Neither powers above nor powers beneath can separate you from my love. My hands are around you, my toddler. You're under my protection. Nowadays, I am pouring my blessings upon you. You have sought me with all of your heart, and I have heard you. You have got knocked upon the door, and I'm opening it for you. This moment is sacred, for you're entering into my presence, and I shall fill your existence with peace, pleasure, and abundance that cannot be measured by using the sector's standards. Permit your coronary heart be open to obtain what I have prepared for you. I recognize the struggles that you face. I see the challenges that weigh upon your coronary heart, the moments while you feel on my own, misunderstood, or crushed by way of the burdens of lifestyles. But loved, realize this: you are in no way alone. I'm beside you in each valley, and that I lead you to the mountaintops. The sorrows which you bring, I bring with you. Although there are times whilst the course ahead appears doubtful, and also you question the cause of your trials, accept as true with that I am guiding you. Even when the nighttime feels infinite, the sunrise is coming. I have woven your life with reason, with which means, and with destiny. Not anything you undergo is without significance. Each moment of pain, each tear, is popping you into the man or woman you are destined to become. A soul of electricity, compassion, and expertise. Comment, Lord, always protect me. I apprehend your goals and your dreams, for I position them in your heart. Every desirable thing you lengthy for, whether or not it's miles love, achievement, peace or achievement, comes from me, and I choose to peer you flourish. However, recognize that my timing is ideal. What can also appear not on time to you is always on time in my plan. Agree within me, for I see the beginning and the quit. What you see as failure, I see as education. What you spot as loss, I see as the foundation of your greatest victories. Now, I pour upon you my strength. When you are weary, I'm able to raise you up. Whilst you sense weak, I may be your strength. I am the vine, and you're the department. Continue to be in me, and you'll never run dry. There is no obstacle too incredible, no storm too fierce that could ruin you. While you walk with me, I bless you with perseverance. You may no longer be swayed through the temptations of this international, nor will you fall prey to melancholy. I will fill you with religion that moves mountains, with hope that endures even in the darkest times, and with love that conquers all. Let my spirit stay in you richly, guiding you in every step you're taking. Do now not fear the demanding situations beforehand. I am giving you the equipment to grow, the knowledge to figure, and the electricity to triumph over. Your trials will no longer smash you. They may refine you, like gold purified inside the fireplace. You're being formed into a vessel for my glory. Consider within the process, for I am with you every step of the manner, molding you into something wonderful. My loved infant, I see the burdens which you carry in your body, your mind, and your heart. You have known contamination, fatigue, and the weight of uncertainty. But realize this: I'm the healer, the only who knit you collectively with ideal care in your mom's womb. Each cell to your frame, every beat of your heart, and every breath you're taking is continued by using my love. I am the only who gives existence, and I am the one who restores it. Today, I pour out my recuperation upon you. Receive it. Feel my presence coming into every fiber of your being, bringing renewal where there was weariness and power where there was weakness. Do not fear the afflictions of this world, for I have conquered the world. Let your religion upward thrust, for even within the times when you do not see the recuperation without delay, realize that I am running all matters together to your accurate. There is no sickness, no disorder, no disease too first-rate for me to heal. Simply as I spoke life into being on the sunrise of creation, so too can I talk life into each a part of you. Consider in my strength, for I'm the equal the day before today, nowadays, and for all time. What I've accomplished earlier then, I will do once more, simply as I restored sight to the blind, strength to the lame, and life to the lifeless. So too do I paintings in you presently. Allow my peace wash over you. My peace isn't always of this international. It transcends every tension, each worry, and every doubt. When your thoughts races with worry and your coronary heart feels heavy with difficulty, come to me. I'm able to come up with relaxation. I'm able to calm the typhoon inside you and remind you that you are held in my fingers. Nothing can contact you right here. No damage can come near you when you abide in me. You are not defined by means of your physical situation. The sector may additionally vicinity labels upon you, but I recognize who you simply are. You are greater than your body. You are a soul, everlasting and treasured. I see your coronary heart. I see your spirit, and that I bless you with endurance. I bless you with the resilience to stand every day with grace, understanding that you are never on my own. Even in moments of pain, I am there preserving you, comforting you, and guiding you via the valleys of life. Do no longer lose desire. I have a motive for you that extends beyond what you could see. Even in times of contamination, I'm working my ideal plan on your existence. On occasion, it is in our weakest moments that we discover the finest strength. I'm teaching you to lean on me, to believe me, and to discover peace, not inside the absence of trouble, however in my presence amid it. I bless your mind with clarity and peace. The concerns that cloud your thoughts, the anxieties that burden your coronary heart, I carry them from you currently. Be nonetheless and recognize that I am God. In the stillness, you will pay attention my voice, tender but steady, calling you into peace, into wholeness, into existence. Believe in me, and I will renew your thoughts, filling it with mind of wish, of love, and of joy. The fears of day after today can't overwhelm you whilst you accept as true within the person who holds your future. I bless your body with energy. Where there has been weakness, I'll provide you with electricity. Wherein there was pain, I deliver consolation. Recognize that I care for you deeply, extra than you can ever believe. I've numbered the hairs for your head, and I realize every detail of your lifestyles. I take care of you extra than the birds of the air, greater than the lilies of the sphere, and I can now not leave you without provision. As your body rests, I'm at paintings within you, restoring you, rejuvenating you. And I bless your spirit with unwavering religion. Permit your religion be your guard, defensive you from the doubts and fears that try to creep in. Your spirit is powerful, for it's far related to me. You are my toddler, and nothing can separate you from my love. Even in instances while you experience susceptible, recognize that I am your energy. When you experience lost, understand that I am your manual. While you sense damaged, recognize that I'm your healer. Come to me whilst you are weary, and I'm able to provide you with relaxation. Come to me while you are burdened, and I can lighten your load. For I'm the Lord who heals you, who restores you, who blesses you with peace that passes all understanding. Agree within me, for I'm faithful to my promises. You're cherished, you're loved, and you're healed in my call. Type "Thank you, God" if you love Jesus. Dear listener, join this prayer with me and repeat after me. Almighty says, I come to you today, heartbroken over the decisions that must be made and will determine my course in life. I acknowledge my need for your divine wisdom and come to you in humility and thankfulness, knowing that you will abundantly provide it to us if we ask for it. Lord, I pray for your wisdom as I consider these choices. Give me the mental clarity and spiritual insight to make decisions that are both in agreement with my heart's desires and in accordance with your perfect will. I long for your knowledge to be the light that guides me through the intricacies and uncertainties of life. Help me to seek your wisdom above all else at this crossroads. May your knowledge surpass every other advice, and may your voice be the loudest in my heart. I want to give you thanks in every way, knowing that you will guide my actions. I rely on your wisdom, which surpasses my comprehension, to make decisions that please you and provide blessings to people in my vicinity. Lord, I know that the things I choose will affect not just myself, but also the people I love and the people who rely on me. Please support our channel. Our work is to bring happiness in your life and devotion to God. You can also do this through Super. Thanks to us for showing your support.